Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the State Basketball Centre for Basketball South Australia's Defensive Coaching Clinic. Having been catapulted onto a national platform as a dual sport athlete then coach, he now aims to develop the next generation of basketball talent in South Australia, helping players and coaches leap into elite performance across schools, districts, state programs, national platforms, collegiate, professional teams and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your host of the evening, Basketball South Australia's Men's Performance Pathway Lead, Mr. Sam Adams.
Well, welcome to tonight's events. Big thank you for you guys coming out on Friday night. I know there is a footy prelim final on tonight, so I do appreciate everyone turning up. Hopefully we're all going for the Sydney Swans. We'll see. The main idea about tonight is showing you guys bits and pieces of drills that I've liked to use on the defensive end, and hopefully you guys can take that back to your clubs or your schools. To go with what we're doing tonight, my main focus is on defense. I always have three kind of categories I talk about, and that's disruption on the ball. So at the start of every defensive possession, we want to make sure we have a certain amount of disruption, and that could mean anything from full court man to 1-2-2 presses and all that stuff, but we want to disrupt the offense. The next bit, once we get in the second half of the shot clock, we really want to make sure we're containing the ball, and that's a massive emphasis on everyone in Australia right now. We've got to do a better job containing the basketball at all levels of the game. The last one, and it's a really big one, particularly with juniors, is we've got to make sure we do a really good job contesting. So we've got to make sure we contest the shot, but then after that we also got to finish with a box out. I think if you can kind of emphasise those three things to your clubs and to your teams, you give yourselves the best chance to succeed and do well. Today you'll see plenty of small-sided games, 4v4, 5v5, but to be honest, really try and lock in on the detail to what we're teaching. So I'll try and speak as clear as I can. There'll be times I use the microphone, times I don't use the microphone, but there will be plenty of opportunity for questions at the end of the session. If not, my email's up on the screen, and you can hit me up with any questions later in later in the piece if you've got anything you want to ask me. Just for everybody, I know everyone has different philosophies, but I also like to teach a base pack defense, because from there we can make sure we, from a pack defense, we can build an aggressive defense after that. But baseline pack normally does a good job of teaching juniors, particularly the safety positions in defense, where we can emphasize the containment. Last but not least, the really, really important thing with junior basketball, teaching the mindset of defense. I mean, I'm sure all of us coaches have asked our defenders to do a certain scout, to do a certain read, and they have not come through. That's okay, that's part of the game of basketball. But if you notice, the best defenders normally still are able to stop their players, even if they go against the scout, because their mindset is so clear that they just want to stop the opposition. So if you can, in 12s, 14s, 16s, teach that mindset, it will normally translate to a better team defense as you guys get older. All right, so in saying that, firstly, we've got a whole bunch of boys from our NPP programs here in SA taken up there Friday night as well to help us out, which is really awesome. And we got a lot of different kids from a lot of different clubs, which is really awesome to see. But we'll get them up. So boys, can I get red? Two players on the seams with a basketball and two players on the wing with a basketball. Can I get blue? Two defenders on the elbow and two defenders on the low block. Here we go, boys. Let's hustle up. Offense needs a basketball each. Seams, wings, seams, wings. Quick walk, let's go. So for this, we're just going to talk about our closeout warm-up. Now, you've got to remember these boys were all warming up for about half an hour before this, so we're ready to go straight into our defense. So when Fish calls out go, defense is going to slide in together and tag each other with a high five, and then we're going to close out. Really important emphasis for our closeout for here. Offense, let's get you right on the 3-point line for me. For our closeout, we want to make sure our hand closest to the sideline gets over the basketball, and we mean over. A lot of the times our kids think defense is like that. Let's get full shot pressure, hand over the ball. And then our hand that's on the inside is going to be our deflection hand, and we want it being active here. So we've got hand over the ball and deflection hand, and on every closeout we need talk, so we need to communicate ball. Offensively, once they close out, you must do a shot fake, a jab step, and then put the ball over your head. Defense, once they put the ball over your head, you must get ball pressure and touch the ball with 2 hands. And then we're going to flip it over. So red will go defense, blue will go offense.
Good.
We got to switch it up here. Switch it up. Here we go. Here we go. Boys, make sure you sub in as we go. Yep. Make sure you sprint on the sub. So this is just a good warm-up phase. Keep going, boys. Keep going. Keep going. This is just a good warm-up of closeouts. And here we're just trying to really focus on the technique of the closeout. So getting the hand closest to the sideline over the basketball, and the middle hand is the deflection hand. A lot of times you'll see the deflection hand really back here. We want to try and get the basketball, our hand closer to the basketball and put pressure on the ball.
Good. Good.
Hold there, boys. Hold there. So you can have a little bit of fun with this drill and just kind of add some things. So now, offense, once they close out, shot, fake, jab step. Once you get the ball back, you're going to all take 1 hard dribble to the right. Yeah, 1 hard dribble to the right. Okay, here we go.
Go. Go.
Quick, 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 quick. Get 2 more.
Go.
Righto, freeze there, boys. Sideline for me, quick on the run. Josh and a walk out the front. Josh Clayton and a walk. Give us a basketball, please. Quick, 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 quick. Alrighty, so now we're going to do a 1v1 wall-up game. We will return to the closeout, but I like to teach a closeout or a technique stuff, then do something different, and then come back to it in a live setting. Okay, so now we're going to do a 1v1 wall-up drill. So Josh is going to be defense. He's going to hand the ball off to a walk. A walk has no dribbles, but he has to pivot and try and get himself squared and have a finish. Josh is trying to get a really good wall up where he pins the pivot foot. So he splits the pivot foot with his 2 feet, and he's trying to get chest pressure on a walk at all times. If a walk creates separation, he'll probably be able to get a shot off. If Josh does a really good job pushing in with his chest, he'll put a lot of pressure on, and then we'll be in a perfect box out position. So boys, we're gonna go live here. I want you to wall up and finish on a box out or a score. Yeah, go. Oh. Boys, both ends. Here we go. Both ends. Quick, 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 quick. Keep going, fellas. Good job. So, really important here we remember if offense is trying to create separation, as defense we're trying to climb in as best we can using our chest. So A lot of our kids will close their chest up on the contact. We're trying to really puff our chest out on the contact and force offense to shoot a tough shot. Here we go, boys. Next one. Doesn't matter who. Quick, here we go. Boys, let's go 2 different groups going on different sides of the charge circle. So we've got one group here, one group there. Quick, so one group here. Quick. Red can go against red. Here we go. One really big thing that I forgot to talk about is when we're walling up and we're trying to disrupt a shot, we want to have 2 hands up. 2 hands up creates more pressure on the shot. 1 hand allows shooters to kind of maneuver and get a score without that. Freeze there, boys. Jump on the sideline again for me. Quick, on the jog. So yet again, this is a really good drill just to teach the mindset of it as well. The aggressive defense, probably borderline on a foul, but when we're teaching something like this, we're okay kind of teaching that. Like, big chest out, don't be afraid of contact, don't let offense push you underneath the hoop. It's really, really important for everybody, but particularly our bigs. Fish, can I get you out here with a basketball? Harry, can I get you on the elbow without a ball? James, can I get you on the wing without a ball too? So now we got offense on the wing, defense on the elbow. So now we're back into our closeout game. So coach starts with the ball, defense starts in the gap. So to start the drill, defense has to yell out gap. And then when Fish throws the ball, pass the ball, Fish. Offense, good, we close out. Same thing, so we need to get our hand that's closest to the sideline over the basketball. Our middle hand is deflection hand and it needs to be active. For the start of this drill, we'll go offense is live once defense touches the basketball. Then we're playing live. You've got 5 seconds to get a score, James. Harry, you must finish the drill with the box out, yeah? Beautiful, good job. So really important here, like we emphasize transition. So we just talked about the closeouts 2 minutes ago, did a different drill, but the drill that we just did still makes sense. So we're going from closeout into trying to get a really good wall up, okay? Boys, we'll go both ends, Hey boys, you guys can have someone that just passes as well. Ali, yep. We're good. Go. So I really like in this drill to make sure our defense touches the ball before we get live, just to really emphasize hand over basketball. Particularly as we get older, we'll start versing shooters that can shoot under pressure, so we've got to get the hand over the basketball to stop the shot.
Go.
Hold up. Freeze there, fellas. Freeze there. You boys can just stay down there for 2 seconds. So now we're kind of chucking in an element of the live play. We're getting a little bit forgetful. That's things on the defensive end. Question for the boys. What hand goes over the basketball? Hand closest to the sideline. So that means if we throw the ball here, my hand that's closest to the sideline has to get over basketball, and that means our back of our skull should get squared to the hoop, so we're guarding everything neutral. But if we're far off the ball in our closeout, long strides to short choppy. Long strides to short choppy, yeah? Get that hand over the basketball. Now, fellas, we're going to play live straight away, yeah? So defense, you've got to get out there. If they can shoot it, they can shoot, okay? Off we go.
I'm going to go this side first.
Yeah, just alternate it a little bit. There you go, get that hand close to the sideline. Good. Feet, wall up, get a wall up. Box, good. Make sure we alternate, fellas. We alternate here. Yeah. Here we go, Josh. Hold on. Here we go. Good. Wall up. Stay down, Josh. Stay down. Good, Gian. Oh, got to move our feet, boys. Got to move our feet. A walk. 2 hands.
Go.
Big effort here, Sammy. Big effort here. Here we go. Hold up there, fellas. Hold up. So just for everybody here, once we start like building it up pretty quickly in a normal training session, I'll start talking about the focus on the defense on the closeout. So the first dribble on the offense, by the offense, defense should be focusing on containment of the ball on that first dribble. If they continue on with a second aggressive dribble, defense, does anyone know what we should get? Chest blast, yeah, very good. So on the second dribble, that's aggressive towards the hoop, we should get a chest blast to force offense back the way they came. Yeah, and then once they've done that, climb back in, re-close out and play. So boys, let's try and focus on that for the next 1 minute, 2 minutes. Close out, first dribble's containment, second aggressive dribble is chest blast. Here we go.
Cap.
Sammy, wall up with 2 hands for him. Wall up with 2 hands. All right, boys, sideline for me. Sideline, boys. So just really important here, when I'm teaching juniors, particularly the 14s age bracket, 16s age bracket, when we're talking about the live play of a closeout, I'm okay initially in my teachings with them getting beat off the dribble. I'm okay with that because that tells me they're trying their best to get their hand over the basketball, which is exactly what we talked about, okay? So just something to keep in mind, like they're not going to be perfect straight away. Stick to your focus points when you're trying to coach it. If they're getting beat off the dribble because they got their hand over the basketball when they're in their early ages of basketball, that's okay, that's fine for us. Harry, can I get you with a basketball corner? Josh, defending, quick. So we're playing 1v1, follow the leader here. So defense is going to start behind offense. Behind, beautiful. Offense is going to dribble the ball with their outside hand closest to the sideline, changing their pace as they go, slow to fast, all that stuff. Once they've passed the angle, at any point in time they can turn and try and get to the hoop. As defense, and we all have different philosophies with this, but mine is if Josh can early get quickly back in front of Harry, absolutely do that, that's all good. However, I'm just going to be Josh for 2 seconds. If Harry starts turning the corner, doesn't have me properly beat, but I'm running in line with him, I don't want to cut him off when we start getting to the edge of the key, allow him to spin back and get to the hoop. I want to keep trying to force him across the face into the opposite corner and shoot a tough contested wall-up shot. You reckon you can show us that, Josh? Hey, that was a pretty good demo. The one thing I'd say Josh Lewis forgot to do, box out. Box out, box out, box out. Boys, both ends, alternate each turn. Let's go, let's go, let's go, on the run. You got it, Mac. Good. Gian, wall up with 2 hands for me. Got to pass the angle before you can turn. Yep. Good. Here we go, Sam. Good. Good, Ollie. So yet again here, we want to make sure that we emphasize with defense when they start chest bumping or walling up, that they puff their chest out and hold their ground as defense instead of collapsing in on the chest. Once they collapse in on the chest, the game's over. Good. 2 hand wall ups, Josh. Hold up, boys. Sideline over here for me. You guys stay in the corner. Beautiful. Who's on defense? Red, Geordie. Defense here on the captain. Josh, well, start on the angle for me. The angle. So now we're just building up our defense from here. So likewise to a normal basketball game, 50-50, might get beat, might not. So now we've got our second defender on the captain. I like to call it a captain. You guys can call it anything you want at your clubs, that's okay. It's normally good to teach players different communications for different experiences they have anyway. So whatever you guys use, language you use, that's A-okay. But right now we're calling this the captain. We need active hands, and when we're in the captain, we need to have our head on a swivel. So we can't just be staring at Harry with the basketball. We need to be checking back for cutters. Josh, once Harry turns the corner, you may drift or lift up and just find a shooting window, but you can't do anything other than just catch and shoot. Yep, we're all good with this. Oh, sorry, my bad. Biggest thing Geordie's got to do, as Harry's walking up, just walk, 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 walk. Once he turns to go, he's got to make a decision here that impacts Josh. If he feels like Josh is okay to make a contested effort on the finish, he's going to yell out stay, and then he's going to go back to his. Yell out stay, then go back to his. Just go back for 2 seconds. If Josh is completely beat and out of the picture, Geordie's going to call it early and yell out go, and he wants to try and get his hands over the basketball here to put pressure on it. Josh is switching and going to the corner. Yep. Let's have a look at that, boys. Hey, pretty good job, fellas. We're going both ends. Off we go. Oh, thirsty work, this. There you go. Let's go, fellas. Josh, lots of talk here, Josh. Lots of talk here, Josh.
Home here, home here.
There you go. Someone on there, someone here. One on the captain here, Mac. Ali, you're in. Here we go. Lots of voice here, Mac. Active hands, active hands. Hey, Mac, good talk, but stay or go. Stay or go. Stay or go. Nice walk. So here we're just really trying to focus on great communication from the captain. Loud, early stay or go communication is what I'm looking for.
Communication loud, early.
Good, James. Keep competing, Josh. We're good.
Home here, home here. Stay. Good.
Good, Josh. Good, Josh. Good. Righto, boys. Down here, sideline. You guys are all good. Let's get James out here on the nail. Sammy, let's get you up the top. Quick. Alrighty, so now we're just building up this drill. So we've got 3 on 3, same drill. Offensively, once they start driving, trying to get on hoop, we want to drift and diag, and at any opportunity, if you feel like you can cut, you can absolutely cut. The reason we start letting that happen is defense. We're checking to see if we've got our head on our swivel. We're feeling like if there's a cutter, we can bump. But now we've got to be really clear. So as Harry goes off, or goes up and turns the corner, this person here has to be super loud, super clear, and early. So if he yells out late to go, chances are we're probably not going to get to where we need to be on defense on time, right? So go back. We're looking for an early call before Harry's entered the key for stay or go. And we've got to remember, and it's a really big point of emphasis here, if I yell out stay, then I'm going back to mine. Yeah, we don't yell out stay and just stay committed to hit to the captain, because otherwise it's a throw out or kick out corner 3, okay? So defense, stay, go, communication. James, you're going to guard 2 for a little bit. You're just going to take whatever the first pass out is. Josh, if you're switching, then you've got to just get the second pass out, yep. Here we go. Good, here we go, switch it up, here we go. Good, keep going, fellas. So boys, subbing in as we go here. Subbing in as we go. Good, Jordy. Hold up there, Gian. So Ali, who's on the free throw line right now, sorry, I should have explained this just before. His communication keys for me would be the nail. So right now, his feet's on the nail. He needs to communicate that once before Gian turns the corner on offense. So needs to have good communication early. A walk, you need to yell out captain before Gian turns the corner. Then you're into your stay go communication. Here we go, fellas. Good. Close out, close out. Good, good. Finish with the box out. Here we go, fellas. Next one in. Blue, let's get the talk up here. Let's get the talk up here. Good talk, good talk. Good, Josh Clayton. Good. Voice, James. Good. Good job, Red. Good job, Red. Good, Jordy. So the emphasis here in this drill for me is what's next play, always what's next. So it could be a box out, it could be switching. We're just got to stay in the fight here, stay in the fight. Here we go, boys, come on, keep it up, let's go. Good.
Behind it now.
Last one here, fellas. Let's make it a good one. Voice up. Hold up. Switch it over. Here we go. Switch it over. So we'll just talk about what happens now in the stay-go communication. So if we come up, we get beat. So Mac's been beaten, happens all the time when we start playing defense, we get good pressure. When we yell out go, Geordie's taking the ball, and we talked about how we've got to get our hands over the basketball and put pressure on the passer. If we're James here, we can't get stuck on the nail, right? We want to drop down and guard two for a little bit, and then we're going to take the first pass out. You've got to remember, we just talked about right at the start of the drill, we gave offense a little bit of a focus point. First time a lot of these boys are doing this drill, so then maybe not sticking to it. So if we're offense, they've got to drift and diag. So they're already moving over there like we'd simulate in a normal game of basketball, which means James is dropping down guarding two. If we pass it out, Josh, James would take that, Mac would take the second pass, Geordie would be onto that. Let's focus on that, boys. Let's see. Here we go. Start behind him. Lots of voice here, Geordie.
No, here. Stay, Mac.
Good, Mac. Stay down, Mac. Good. Great job, boys. Good active hands. Keep going, boys. No, it's slippery. Good job. Go on, fellas. Here we go. Good. Good job, Red. Good job, Red. Freeze up, boys. Sideline there. Make sure you get a drink if you need it, fellas. So the boys, for first time they're doing that drill, are pretty good. As you're teaching it at your training session, particularly with your older kids, I would definitely talk to your receiver spots at looking to cut when the captain's just staring at the basketball. If you looked at that drill, a lot of the times the boys on the captain had great talk, they were in the right spots, but all they did was have eyes for the basketball. If I'm on the opposite wing, I'd be looking to cut on top of them every time if I could. Can I get two blue in the seams, two red on defense? Quick, here we go. So we're just talking about now the build-up of our pack defense. So offensively, we're going this way, reds on defense. We got real ball pressure on the ball, and then we've got our defender in what I call gap, flat triangle in relation to ball and man. Needs to be seated down with fingers pointing at ball and man. Mac, just like we would with a closeout, hand closest to the sideline, ideally over the basketball. Middle hand as deflection hand. His communications ball. James is gap. Now offense here, we're not going to just throw it. We've got to do a shot fake, jab step, then we're going to move the ball on. James is going to close out, ball, gap, and same thing for Josh. He's got a shot fake, jab step, move the ball on. Boys, can we just take 2 steps towards the 3-point line for me? Beautiful. So now we're just going to talk about our movements. So if I'm Mac and I'm on the ball, when the ball gets moved, we talk about jumping to the basketball, but particularly for juniors, we've got to show them what jumping to the basketball means. So that means I need to turn my hips, sprint, and check. Once I'm in my spot, check, and then we go again. So turn, sprint, check is the emphasis on defense for this drill. You two ready to show us that? Here we go.
Ball. Gap here. Ball.
Freeze. So not too bad. You notice a couple times they forgot to check, but for the most part they were pretty good. Real ball pressure, get your hand over the basketball, make offense feel uncomfortable, turn, sprint, check. Thought that was a pretty good job. Now the next layer to the drill, Fish, can I get you just out here? They're going to do that, offense, defense, turn, sprint, check. Once Fish thinks it's they've done a good job, normally after 2 or 3 passes, he's just going to yell out live. Then we're playing live offense, no one ball screens. Jump, fellas, both ends, here we go. Here we go. So we got 2 seams. Here we go. Red on defense. I'll walk you on the ball. That's fine. Josh in the gap. Sam, you got the ball. Here we go. Shot fake, jab check. Good. Turn, sprint, check. Turn, sprint, check. Turn, sprint, check. Live. Here we go, boys. Next one. Here we go. Turn, sprint, check. Turn, sprint, check. Turn, sprint, check. Good. Check. Good. Live, yep. Good. Good job, Blue. Next one. Josh, can you communicate live to them when it's time? So really important emphasis for us is check back to the ball. We really want to make sure we do that. Ball, man. Then we know what's happening off the ball, cutters, off ball screens, all that stuff. Righto, boys, down here. Freeze down here, quick. Inside on, same game set up. Mark corner for me. Let's get a third defender for me, boys. Third defender, quick. Luke. Good. So now it's same game, but we're just adding our third in. We'll start moving through this a little bit quicker, but we're now 1 pass away. We're in the gap, so we're in flat triangle, pointing ball and to our man, and same thing. Just get here, Sammy. Beautiful. Same thing. We get a sprint, turn, sprint, check. Rules still apply, but now when the ball gets moved to 2 passes away, we're foot in lane, so 1 foot in the lane, 1 foot out. So probably Sammy would be standing exactly where I am. Same thing. Turn, sprint, check. So Sammy's got to talk fill, gap, and that's all he's got to do. You 2 guys are staying the same drill. Offensively, we're not passing to the corner until we're in live. Okay, we're all good with that? Here we go. Fish, call out, go when you're ready. Box. Good job, next group, here we go. Really important, we finish on a box out. Defense got to finish the play. Here we go, boys, jog in, here we go. Make sure we're checking back to the basketball, here we go. Good, check. Good job. All right, boys. boys, let's add another offensive defense in the corner. Another offensive defense in the corner. So now, same game, same build-up. So now we can pass the balls to the corners. And if we did that, we've got ball, we've got gap, one pass away. If we're 2 passes away and we're higher, we're on the nail, what I like to call the nail, and we still got to be open stance, pointing ball and man and checking back. And then if we're 3 passes away here, we're on the captain and we still need to be checking back, okay? Boys, same game. We can pass to the corners now. We're still live when fish calls live. No on-ball screens. Stay, go communication. Stay, go communication. Here we go. Box, box, box. Good job, good job. Flip it over. Here we go. Voice up here, fellas. Turn, sprint, check. Turn, sprint, check. So the boys are getting a bit tired here, but stay on your teams. Turn, sprint, check. Turn, sprint, check. Lots of voice. Lots of voice. Here we go, boys. Just hold up here, Josh. Hold up here. Last thing I'll add, and I'll just remind the boys here, if we're in the gap, we're in a good position, ball moves, we're still in our closeouts. So long strides to short choppy, get hand closest to the sideline over the basketball and hand in the middle in the deflection hand. Let's try and have carryover from the earlier drills we had today. Here we go. Get on the ball, Gian, get on the ball. Good job, one more, one more. Last one, lots of talk here, Red. Here we go. On the board, James. Good job, boys. Sideline over there, get a quick drink. So that's a pretty good way, I think, to build up your base packline defense, but you can also chuck in other defensive principles you may have in your defense. You might deny one pass away downhill, might be in the gap in the seam to seam pass. However you have your defensive principles, you can manipulate the drill into what you need. Can I get 4 blue seams and wings, red on defense, quick. Fish, can I get you to be outlet here with the basketball? Alrighty, so now we're just going to do shell drill. So coach is going to have the ball. So boys, after every possession, we need to outlet the ball to fish. Then we're switching offense to defense. Subs are coming in that time. When fish is ready, he'll throw the ball into the corner. Once we throw the ball into the corner, everything we just built up. So we have ball, gap, captain, nail. All in stance, all pointing. Josh, fix your stance up good. Head on swivels if we're off the ball. We move the ball after a shot fake pivot. Same thing, turn, sprint, check. Shot fake pivot, pass the ball. Shot fake pivot, pass the ball. Now, shell drill like this is absolutely fine, but as we start building up, we want to start throwing in realistic actions into the game. So now, once Sammy makes that pass, he's going to go set a cross screen on the block. So Gian's going to come off this screen here. Freeze. Freeze. Go back. So we're going to talk about how I defend the action here. However you want to defend the action, this is a good way to build up and talk about it. So if we're James, we're going to make contact with Gian and force him to go underneath. So towards the basket. James, make contact with Gian. Freeze. If we're Mac here, we're going to open up our stance and help with our hands, and we're going to hold for a second, okay? Matt could do that for me. Everyone just freeze where they are. Beautiful. So James must make contact and force Gian underneath the screen. Be physical, really go and engage your player. Mac needs to open up his stance because he's also the help. If Harry chose to drive right now, Mac's in the help position. But he can see the court, help the screen defense, and then we're into the what next component. Cross screen, down screen. So for here, Josh is setting a down screen on Mac. Defensively, we're going to hustle. I call it hustle, but we're going to switch. Go back. Josh, just freeze here for me. Beautiful. So as Sam sets his screen, he's going to be coming off defensively. Just freeze. Defensively, when we're talking about hustling and switching, Geordie's going to switch up, but I'm going to switch aggressively. I'm going to switch aggressively into here and get physical with Josh so he can't sit and seal on me inside, okay? Boys, that was a lot of information, but let's see how we go. Here we go. Help with your hand. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Ball out. Here we go. That was pretty good by Red there. That was pretty good. Here we go, Sammy. Here we go, Sammy. So now we've got an action happening in the offense. Defense's communication needs to be elite, but there's also still an element of live play where we just need to figure it out. Here we go, walk. Here we go, walk. Good. Beautiful. Switch it up. Here we go. See the ball, Dart. See the ball. Freeze there for me, Fish. Can we throw the ball back over to Sam for me? Good. So we've got the cross screen happening. So it's really important as this action unfolds here. A wok here has to have great talk with the cross screen and communicate that the screen's coming. If we're Ali here, what our boys are doing right now is they're just accepting the screen right now and just being in this position and absorbing the screen. Ali needs to go physically hit and then force Gian underneath the screen. Like he has to bump him off his course, force him out of court if he can in a legal fashion, and then be ready to play post-up defense here. So right now, most of our action on defense is pretty good. I want us to be more physical with the cutter. Yep. Here we go, boys. Good. Good job, boys. Good job, Red. Switch it up here, Blue. Let's go. That was pretty good. Freeze there, boys. Freeze there. I'm just going to project here for a little bit. So if you have two coaches, the luxury of having two coaches at your trainings, then you can kind of make this drill go a little bit faster and try and build up the intensity in it. So boys, we're doing a pretty good job with intensity. But now once the drill is dead, you're going to throw the ball out to me. I'm going to throw the ball to Fish, and then we're in. So subs, you need to get in that time. We're switching to offense and defense in that time, but we are not stopping for anyone. We're going at fast pace. The reason for this is in a game it gets chaotic, it gets messy. So defense, you've got to be switched on all the time, and we've got to move quickly, communicate the whole time. Dead ball, throw it to me, I'm throwing it to Fish, Fish is throwing it in, and we're playing. Here we go. Voice up, here we go. Good. 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 Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, box out, ball out, here we go, ball out, yep, here we go. Here we go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good, voice up, here we go, 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 go. Let's go. Come on, Josh, open your stance up. Good, 6, 5, ball out, here we go, ball out, here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Figure it out, figure it out. Good, good. Open the stance. Good. Ball out, ball out, ball out, ball out. Here we go, here we go. Open your stance, Gian. Here we go. Voice up, voice up. Open your stance, Gian. Open your stance. Hold on. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Boys, jump off, get a quick drink if you need it. So yeah, that was just a quick demo of if you've got 2 coaches or you've got a couple subs, how you can ramp it up so you start building the intensity of the drill, okay? Boys, we're doing a pretty good job. Let's keep it up. 4 red on defense, 4 blue on offense. Same drill, same setup. Here we go. Quick, 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 quick. Can we get a ball with Sammy for me? Shoulder there. All right, so now we're going to throw the ball to Harry. We're going to, same game, swing the ball all the way through to Sammy, and then we're playing live from this position. Offensively, we're going down and setting a stagger screen. So Josh, you're setting that screen there. You're setting this screen here. Beautiful. So now we're just going to talk about how we defend this, okay? Let's start with Geordie. He can't be hugging his player. He's got to see ball and man, and he's ball, man, yep, and be ready to go. Actually, Sammy, let's get you to the wing. Let's make that a little bit more realistic. So Josh has got to get proper ball pressure. We're off our play if we're defending this top screen. If we're Mac, we're getting over with Harry the whole time. So you guys might teach this however you want. I normally teach to get outside shoulder. So if I'm guarding Harry, I'm running with Harry outside shoulder. If he curls or back cuts the first one, it's an automatic switch, and then I'm staying with Josh here. Rewind, rewind, rewind. If Harry goes over the second one, no matter what, oh, slow down, man. Ooh, can't keep up with him. If he curls, that's okay. Geordie can bump, but we can't switch. So Geordie bumps, and then I've got to get back in front and contest, okay? Defensively, that's our only rules right now, okay? We're back to only Fish checking the ball with Fish. Fish, let's get you that side. If we're off the ball, so Geordie, James particularly, hold up. Geordie and James particularly needs to talk the stagger screen coming. Mac, get physical, get over, no matter what. Josh, real ball pressure, yeah? Here we go. Good, good. 6, 5, box out, box out. Nice, Harry. Next one, here we go. So if we're guarding the defense on the screens, we can't hug our player. We've got to be off towards the ball so we can help off the ball. Hold up, boys. If we're guarding the stagger screens, we can't be hugging our player. If we're guarding the stagger screens, we can't be hugging our player. We still need to be in help position. Here we go. Good. Get over, Mark. Good, good. Next one in. Here we go. Let's go, boys. Quick, 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 quick. Alrighty, boys. Jump on the sideline for me. Pretty good job. Pretty good job. So you can start, once you start building up your defense like that, in the drill, once there's ball rotation, you could get an assistant coach to start yelling out staggers or cross screen. So it's alive, like, what are we doing next? What's the scout? Try and remember, yes, we just covered staggers, but we also just covered cross screen, down screen, and we're just trying to keep that going in our head. Now, my personal favourite, full court defence. Can I get 2 blue up in the seams? Any 2? Let's get James and Mac on the ball. Can we get a ball in? Beautiful. So we're going full court here. This is a tough drill, but it's a pretty good drill to yet again teach intent for defense, and really get our disruption piece in the defense going. So offense is going to start with the ball. James is on the ball. When we're in the full court, I personally like to start by forcing them to the sideline if I can, so I might angle my feet in a certain way. But James's job is to get real ball pressure and try and get his hand underneath the basketball without fouling. So he might have a dig hand and a deflection hand. Beautiful, so we got ball. And then when we're in the full court, we don't call this a gap, we call this plug. So Mac is flat triangle in line with the hoop or ball side. In line with the hoop or ball side. Flat triangle pointing, head on a swivel as always. Plug, plug, plug. Harry's going to do pass fake down the line, then throw the ball. Ball, plug, same thing. Slight force to the sideline, but ball, plug. Pass fake down the sideline, move the ball. Once we're here, we're in our live phase. So if James he wants to turn Harry before halfway. Once he gets over halfway, it becomes our containment piece where you've got to get off your player, yeah? Disrupt, then we're in containment, yeah? Mac's just plugging, he's not trapping. We're trying to develop full court man defense with James having ownership. If Harry throws the ball in live, that's great, good, ball, plug. The only rule is for these two is they can't run ahead of each other until we cross halfway. Then after halfway in the containment piece, they can do whatever they'd like. Boys, let's see a good demo. Lots of talk here, Red.
Ball.
We're live, get into the ball. Plug, here we go, on the ball. Good, James, stay with it. Boys, next group in, here we go. Pretty good job, boys, jump off the court. Here we go, lads. On the ball, Geordie, on the ball. Good. Ali, good read, just to communicate the switch. Yep. Here we go. We're good. Good job, Walk, keep trying. Good job. Hold up, boys. Alrighty, so this is just where, yet again, I'm okay with us getting beat right now because we're building this up, particularly in the younger age groups. But if we're in our live phase, if I'm guarding the ball, just chill. If I'm out over here and letting Josh have a run up at me and I get beat, I'm upset with that. If I'm here, really working and trying to force him to put the ball to the floor and turn him as much as I can, and I get beat in the disruption phase, I'm okay with that as a coach when we're starting to teach this stuff. If we get over halfway in the containment piece and I'm still playing like that and I get beat, well then I'll probably be a bit upset about that. Here we go, fellas. Lots of ball pressure. Here we go. Get on the ball, Gian. Get on the ball. Get on the ball. Good. Here we go. Good, Gian. Good. Push each other here, fellas. Oh. Tell you what, fellas, my back's about to break out here. Here we go. Let's go. Good. Good. Hey, Gian, really good. Good. Good, Josh. Nice walk. Good, Mac. Good, Mac. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Here we go. Hey, can you two make sure you're on defense next? Yeah. Like now. Like now. Now. Just hold.
To the box out.
Alrighty, so that's just a pretty quick, this drill and a training session to me will be pretty quick if everyone's doing the right thing, the effort's up, the talk's up. Boys, can I get another blue now on the corner with red on defense, another blue in the corner of halfway with red on defense. Actually, Harry, probably take a step that way. Good, beautiful. So now, same thing, we've got ball forcing to the sideline, we've got plug, and if we're Josh, we're in denial. Flip your stance, Josh. Beautiful. Good. So 1/3, 2/3 is the rule I normally use. So I'm 1/3 off my man, 2/3 off the basketball. If we're teaching this, you need to be very clear to your players. If Josh can make it down the line pass to Harry right now, it's not Red's fault. It's not defense's fault that's denying. It's James who's on the ball's fault for not having good enough ball pressure. That's where we talk about when we're in the full court man. If we get beat in the disruption bit whilst we're teaching it, we're okay with that because we're trying to teach the team first mentality of our sacrificial defense, right? So James needs to get properly on the ball and affect the pass so Josh can get 1/3, 2/3 off his man and deny. Your key word, deny, ball, plug. And then if we're Geordie and we're in the help, you guys can call it whatever you want. Today we'll just call it help. Get your feet on the split line, so in line with the hoop. Be able to see ball, man, head checks. You can't let anything get past you, right? You're the captain of the ship for this one. So same game, pass fake down the line, and we're going to pass the ball seam to seam. Turn, sprint, check. Turn, sprint, check. Ball, plug, help, deny. Pass fake. Throw it, we're live on the catch, offense particularly there, we're sprinting to the corners looking to bounce back. Same rule here, I like to teach the same rule here to teach our plugger responsibility, so Josh can't just run off, they've got to stay in line with each other until the ball crosses halfway. Red, let's have lots of talk here. Here we go. There we go. Boys, switch it up down that end and come back this way. Here we go. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up. Throw it, Josh. Good, subs in, subs in. Hold up, boys, just hold up for 2 seconds. So to me there, just in that quick snippet, we talk about the intent of defenders. So boys, I could tell you who wanted to play defense and who didn't want to play defense by the way you moved when the ball moved. If you turned and jogged, that tells me you don't want to get a stop and you don't want to work hard on defense. If you turned and sprint, I can tell your intent is to get a stop. And I'll point that out just because no one deliberately did it there, but it's just such a continual habit we have to be on with our kids. Turn, sprint, check, consistent effort, repeated efforts, however you want to put it. Defense is not just one job done. We're over, we're done, we're happy. It's repeated, hard-working efforts for the whole 24-second shot clock. So red here, everyone needs to turn, sprint, check. Here we go. Good, 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 good. Work, Josh. Here we go. Good job. Switch it up, switch it up. Good, Josh. Good job. New ball, new ball. So there is always a certain element in these drills where defense will just have to figure it out on the fly, which is okay. They'll make mistakes in it. As long as their intent's good and their talk is good, as long as their intent and talk is good, we're happy with it. Good job, flip it up, flip it up. Let's work here, let's work, let's work. Good, switch it up, switch it up. Freeze it at the start again. Keep working, Max, doing a good job. Here we go. Alrighty, so it's just really important when we're doing all this stuff, we really emphasize ball pressure, but our containment piece after that. So if we're in our disruptions phase here, just walk with me. Max trying to turn him as much as possible, or if your rule is pin him to the sideline, that's okay. Whatever it is, all good. Your job's to deny that, got to make that pass hard. We're moving, keep coming. As we cross halfway, Max really got to jump into the containment piece and get neutral, get in front, however you want to talk about it, but contain that basketball. And this is where it depends on your defensive philosophies. If we're in pack, as the ball, oh sorry, not as the ball crosses halfway, as the ball gets down to here, if we're Ali, we're not denying, we go from denial into gap. Yep, we should already be from plug to gap to captain or fill. Right now it would be fill, so a walk, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So now, here's how we just build the drills up and put them all together. Offense, if we can't get a quick score, we must get the ball to a wing. Doesn't matter how, get the ball to a wing. And then we're in stagger screens. Stagger screens. Defense, we've talked about how we guard it. We won't talk about it right now because we've got to keep moving for time. But you guys got to transition now, full court man, into how we guard our action. Here we go. Let's work, Max. Here we go. Good, Staggers. Remember how we guard the action, boys. Remember how we guard the action. Switch it up, switch it up. Here we go, Blue. How do we defend the action? Here we go. On the ball, Sammy. On the ball, Sammy. Good, good. Work, Sammy. Good. Staggers. Get over, Josh. Good. Stay down, stay down. 6, 5, 4. Good job. Switch it up. So as we keep going through this, if you're in a team setting and you're at your own practices, absolutely give them reminders about how you guard the actions if they get it wrong a couple of times. But we're just going to keep flying through this. Keep going, boys. Keep the talk up. Doing a good job. Good, Mac. Good, Mac. Good. Good. Staggers. Good, Josh. Quick, quick, quick. Get over, Josh. Stay, go, talk, Tian. Alrighty, good job, good job, good job. Boys, switch it up, quick, 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 quick. Run, 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 run. Alrighty, so boys, now we must get the ball to a wing, and then we're in cross screen, down screen. So if Gian passes the ball to Josh on that wing, Gian, you're going for the cross screen, down screen. Here we go. Good, job Red. Job Red. Stay down. Good, nice Gian. Here we go. All good with how we defend this action? Yeah. Yep. Make sure we keep talking through it. Lots of talk, Josh. There you go, boys. One last one, up and back. One last one, up and back. Here we go. Keep the effort up here, fellas. Keep the effort up. Good ball pressure. Keep the talk going. Here we go. On the board, James. Work, Ali. Work, Ali. Good. Good. Help, Ali. Good. Good job. Switch it up. Switch it up. Good. Here we go. Help with your hand, Harry. Help with your hand, Harry. Good. Switch it up. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, good job, fellas. Get a quick drink. Good job. Good job, good job, good job. So, boys are doing a pretty good job. Tough session, obviously, doing defense for the whole time. But I really like, for the most part, their communication. I really like, for the most part, their disruption phase. They're trying to get ball pressure. I think some of our smaller guards, James, Mac, Ali, really trying to push themselves there, which is really cool. And you just want to keep encouraging that ball pressure, okay? Can I get red lined up one line underneath the basket on the baseline, blue lined up one line up here? Red, we need someone with the basketball down there. Good. Red, you're going to have one person out of the drill. So this is just going to be a 5v5. We'll start in the half court, see how we go with the full court. So, Sammy's going to come up the 3-point line. Mac's going to throw the ball and close out. Remember our principles, but it is a middle closeout, so I'm okay with whatever hands he used right now on the ball. Sammy's got a shot, fake, jab step, then he has to dribble to a wing. Dribble to a wing for me. Good. On the 3-point line. Good. As he's doing that, our next defender's coming in, and we're getting in the gap. Offense is coming in, and we're coming in at the top. So we got ball, gap. We must communicate this. Ball, gap. We throw the ball, Sammy, once we're on the wing. Close out, ball, gap, shot, fake, jab step, dribble to the wing. Next player in, gap. Good. So we always go gap, then ball, gap, then ball. Good. Ball, gap, gap, dribble to the wing. Next one in. Gap, nope, ball back, gap, get to the gap, good, good, throw the ball, close out on the ball, dribble to the wing, Ali, get to the gap, throw it, then we're ball. 5v5 shell drill, so boys, now you can do whatever you want, just no one ball screens. So once we get, got that on camera. Once we get to 5v5, it's live. Here we go, boys. Lots of talk. Gap, Josh. Gap. Here we go. Get on the ball. Here we go, James. Gap. Here we go. Good. Here we go. Ball. Here we go. Gap, Geordie. Here we go. Good. Nice. Good. On the ball. Good job. Here we go. Good. Nice cut, Josh. Ball up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job, switch it up, here we go. Pretty good job, pretty good job. Ball starts down there, ball starts down there. Boys, make sure we always close out to the gap and then the ball. Gap and then ball, here we go. Good, here we go. Here we go. Gap, Gian, gap, Gian. Playing live, playing live, playing live. Here we go. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. Switch it up, switch it up. Hold up, boys. Hold up. Ball starts down there. Ball starts down there. Alrighty, so we're going to build this up. Again, yes, we're moving really quickly. So we're going to play this in the half court. Make sure, boys, we close out. Gap and then ball, gap and then ball, gap and then ball. Once there's a score or a stop, boys, we are always going to have an inbound. Yeah, we're going to go in the full court. So whether it's a stop or a score, we're going to start with an inbound, switch possession, obviously, like a real game of basketball, and we're going into a full court possession. Now, the rule is whoever inbounds the ball has to trail the guard just like we worked on. We must get ball, plug, deny it down the lane, get our help. Fifth player can do whatever they want right now. Here we go. Voice up, get to the gap, James, get to the gap, get to the gap. Go to the gap early, go. Go, 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 go. Here we go. Good, here we go, what? Get to the gap. Good, stay down, voice up. Good, good. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inbounds, inbounds. Ali, inbound the ball. Here we go. Let's go. Good ball, plug. Box out. Hold up, boys. Switch it up now. Switch it up. So, boys, just focus on, remember, once we're in the inbound phase, whoever inbounds the ball has to stay in line with the guard on the opposite seam. And we need great ball pressure, plug, help, and deny. Here we go. Gap, Sammy. Gap, Josh. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Deny to walk, deny to walk, deny to walk. Good, now in your gap, now in your gap. Good job, good job. Good job. Boys, we're going one more time. Switch it up, we're going one more time. Hey, fellas, last big effort here. Last big effort. Make sure we move early. Move early. Let's go, Mac. Let's go, Mac. Get to the gap, James. Get to the gap. Get to the gap. Get to the gap. Voice up here, fellas. Voice up here. Here we go. Get to the gap. Get to the gap. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Next one. Let's go. Get to the gap, Geordie. Good. Box out. Box out. Here we go. Inbound. 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 Inbound, going the other way. Here we go. Josh, stay in line, stay in line, stay in line. Hold up, boys. Hey, boys, really good job on the jog. Have a seat, have a drink. Really good job. Alrighty, I am conscious we are running out of time. So, can we give the boys a big round of applause, thanks?